determined heart, with a smile, rushes between packing lunchboxes, brushing her daughter's hair, and pouring cereal for her children. Her husband, David, wears his suit jacket in the corner, watching her juggle a dozen things at once while trying to assist and make things lighter. The chaos of morning feels endless, but Maya and David keep moving. But behind the smile she wore for their kids was exhaustion. She was good at her work as an HR assistant, yet she and her husband's paycheck barely covered rent, school fees, and groceries. Dreams of career growth seemed distant, buried under bedtime stories and unpaid bills. At night when the children sleep, the weight of life presses harder. Bills and receipts scatter across the table. Maya holds her head in her hands while David calculates silently beside her. Their faces show the same worry. How much longer can they keep this up? One afternoon, as Maya folds laundry, her daughter Kendra looks up and asks softly, "Mom, why are you always tired?" The question freezes her. She forces a smile, but inside something stirs. That night, while her children sleep, Maya makes a choice. At a small desk lit only by a lamp, she opens her laptop, notebook spread around her. Coffee in hand, eyes heavy but sharp, she begins to study again, building skills that might open new doors. Instead of collapsing into bed after chores, Maya began studying online at night. She enrolled in a professional HR certification course, balancing lessons with lullabies. Some nights she fell asleep on her textbooks, but she pushed through. Her husband, David, notices. One night he rests his hand on her shoulder. "You don't have to push this hard. This is too much for you. I will sort things out," he whispers. But Maya looks up with fire in her eyes. "I have to. For our family, you have much already on your table. We both must make this work." Months
I've
passed.
told you multiple times, this project needs to be prioritized.
And I've told you, I have other urgent tasks, and you can't just expect everyone to drop everything for you.
Maya, now dressed in a beautiful outfit, stands in a bright office. Two colleagues argue fiercely. With calm authority, she steps forward, speaking with clarity and confidence. The room falls silent. For the first time, others look at her, not as tired Maya, but as a leader. A few weeks later, her efforts paid off. At work, she impressed her boss so well, and when the HR manager resigned, Maya, the formal assistant, was offered the role. Her boss calls her in. With a smile, he shakes her hand. "Congratulations, Maya. You've earned this." Maya was promoted as the new applause fills the room. Pride floods her face. The salary boost changed everything. School fees and other needs were no longer a struggle, and the family could finally save. That evening at home, the family gathers around dinner. Laughter replaces worry. The children giggle. David looks at her with admiration, and Maya finally breathes with relief. Days later, in her classroom, Kendra beams at her friends. "My mom is a boss now." Maya, standing at the doorway in her blazer, smiles with tears in her eyes. But Maya's journey doesn't end there. Months later, she's surrounded by friends and family at a baby shower, balloons and laughter filling the room. She places a gentle hand on her belly, expecting twins, a boy and a girl. This time, her smile is not just of relief, but of fullness, of life renewed. This is Maya's story, a reminder that with sacrifice, courage, and resilience, even the heaviest burdens can become stepping stones. And sometimes life rewards us with more than we ever dreamed. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more inspiring journeys.